Hi, everyone, and welcome this Thursday evening to the Teressa Joubert Show. It is the 1st of December. I got my tree on here. We got tree for Teresa. So I just want to welcome everyone tonight and let you know that tonight is meant to be uplifting and to let you know that your loved ones on the other side are very much knowing your mood, your feelings, your emotional state of being. They know what you're suffering from emotionally. And I can promise you that your loved ones on the other side want to help. They want to help you. They want to connect with you. They want you to be at peace and to find moments of joy if possible. And the holidays can be the most difficult time of the year for a lot of people who have lost loved ones. And in our own family here, we are dealing with some grief from a loss. So there is definitely a heaviness that comes with Christmas. I want to give you tools to connect with your loved ones on the other side. So this Christmas, or holiday season, as you would call it, I would like to encourage you to light a candle for your loved ones, to dig out some pictures and put them around your house, create ornaments, maybe take some photocopies of pictures and make ornaments with your loved ones' pictures on them. They will be so eternally grateful if you were to tell a story about them, a positive story, and to teach your children or your other family members and pass down some stories of them. This is something that I know that they crave, that their soul is super craving from the other side. So if you are able to connect to your loved ones in your consciousness and dig some pictures out, take some photocopies, and sometimes just putting their name up for the month and acknowledging them. Something that we did in our family is we went to Dollarama and we got some foam angels and we wrote each person's name on an angel, one person who's passed. And we put some tape on the other side and we put it on our window so that our loved ones could see that we are remembering them, that we are thinking about them. Some of those angels fell because the tape wasn't sticky or there was condensation on the window, and that made me think, uh-oh. But sometimes that's just another opportunity for our loved ones on the other side to give us a message. Say, hey, I got your message. Thank you so much for remembering me. So I encourage you to do little things to incorporate your loved ones. A message that keeps popping up this year a lot for my mediumship is when grandmothers come through or mothers and they show a recipe and they show passing on a recipe and they want us to make their recipes and they really want us to invite our other loved ones to come over and make cookies with us. And they want to be invited. Their spirit and their soul wants to be invited in for that moment. And they are really pressuring us to create moments because when we are crossed over, it is these moments that we hold like diamonds. They are the most valuable thing that we can have is the memories that we've made with our loved ones. So I want to encourage you to be extra brave and to put some events in your calendar where your loved ones can come and hang out with you and you can make memories with your friends or your family members and include your loved ones on the other side in your consciousness. And please know that they will be with you absolutely 100% with you, making those memories alongside with you. I just want to make a little announcement that my classes called the Sixth Sense Transformation Mastery Program is in its second module, and we will be moving on to our next module in January. So if any of you who are very curious about what sixth sense and psychic abilities you are capable of and what they are, how they work, because you're curious, everybody has some kind of gift. Everybody's got an ability and a gift, whether it's just knowing things or hearing songs in your head, hearing voices from loved ones on the other side, seeing future things, having dreams, having what I call psychic spillover, having dreams of things. Everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. Sometimes people can judge someone's character really quickly. They can sense the vibe in a room. There's so many different talents that everybody has. And I really would love to help you to find out what they are for you and hone in on those skills and see what you're capable of. Because I know that part of our life purpose is remembering who we are and what we're capable of and trusting our sixth sense abilities and incorporating those into our life so that we can be our best possible self. So we have a caller, and I would love to chat with you, Adriana in Huntington, West Virginia. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
Right now I'm good, but before and after the show, I've been grieving. I turned it on for the show. So it's a nice break. Yeah. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to see what my financial future might hold. And possibly, I didn't know if it's just a general reading, correct?
No, not really. Do you know what I specialize in?
No,
Probably would help if you found out. Yeah, so I read people's auras. I can see your aura colors. I can see what your personality is like, what your emotional state of being is at. And you can ask me specific questions and I'll get interpretation from spirit. I can also talk to loved ones that are passed. I'm not sure how super accurate I'm going to be because I'm going through some pretty heavy grief. So I'll just put that out there. Sometimes grief can be like a cloud around you. But I did get some impressions when you asked me that. Like when you asked me about the financial future, I see an image of like, they're not great images. I'm like nervous to tell you. I saw like the Arizona sort of Grand Canyon, and then I saw a scar and scar tissue, and then I saw things stretching, and then that means stretching things thin. So that's not great. So that means that like it's interpreting that. Now I have to interpret that. So I'm curious like how you would interpret that. It kind of feels like not great, like a big empty hole. Do you know what I mean? And stretching things a bit thin. And I don't want that for you. I want you to know that we can change our future. You have every capability of changing your future. You can, like 100%. It really depends on what you visualize for your future. Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? How do you want your financial future to look? But more importantly, what sacrifices are you willing to make to change that yourself? So that's my question for you, Adriana. Sounds like you've hung up or something. Are you still there?
No, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Okay,
yes,
great.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
I'm trying to take it all in.
Yeah,
I hope not. I try to see positivity and try to do the right thing. So I hope not.
Yeah, me neither. I want to tell you, like I see colors around you of pink and orange, and those are usually more extroverted colors. There's someone who wants to feel needed, who loves to be needed, and is really good at being in control, really good at organizing things, really helpful with talking to people, like the counselor color. Usually people with those color schemes, I see them doing things like event management or real estate or sometimes social work and counseling. Um, Lots of different variations of career paths with that color. So I'm super curious what you've been doing recently, like lately. Like, what are you doing now?
I just took an administrative assistant job.
Okay.
So
Well, that's
that, yeah, it's a good job. It's kind of where you have to deal with people and talk on the phone quite a bit. So
yeah, you'd have to do a lot of like a little bit of collections and talking to people, finding out what's going on with what, right?
right,
There's a little bit of more of a need that I know is not going to be fulfilled when you've got those colors. That's the tricky part, is like trying to convince yourself to be happy in that space when you're more of an in an introverted social situation with your like your desk kind of a thing. Like you would need to go and talk to people and have interactions with people and have a community thing that you do outside of work, like exercise or a community on Sunday kind of a thing. But your soul would need to have that space fulfilled. Does that make sense?
absolutely, it does.
So,
Sure does.
if I could rewind the clock, I'd be like, you're going to be a manager at the CAS or
Right.
do event management for, I don't know, high profile clients. Like that's another thing you'd be really good at, but that's not something that we're really told to do in school, you know?
Right.
So I want to encourage you to save, to invest. The word Bitcoin pops in my head. If you can learn a little bit about that without, letting all your money slip away. We don't want to do that. We don't want to have all of our eggs in one basket. But the Bitcoin basket kind of feels like it would be a little bit of a growth pocket for you. And if there's any way that you can look into real estate investments, that I see being a really good financial future for you. So that's almost like borrowing to buy and then selling and paying off what you borrowed and growing and growing and growing from there. If you were able to do that and partner up with somebody to do that, are you in a relationship right now where you could do something together?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's something you can manifest too, my dear. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So why don't you put it out there to the universe? I would like to find somebody who's in real estate, and please, not to be like that person that stereotypes people, but a lot of people who work in real estate almost need to have a personality of some kind of like very confident personality, and sometimes that confident personality can be portrayed in the wrong way as a narcissist. So I want to encourage you to learn about narcissism so that you're not choosing like a really not good person to be with. Okay.
Exactly.
But I kind of want to encourage you to move into a direction of a relationship where are you available right now? Like, are you looking?
To for a relationship,
Yeah.
like a romantic one or a partnership?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I kind of saw a romantic thing going on.
I just broke up with my fiance of a year.
Yeah,
no, I'm not really. I'm
not really yet.
Really ready.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
In the future, Adriana, I would like to encourage you to just be open to a future that is financially abundant. And I would like to encourage you to check out Bitcoins and learn a little bit about that, and also learn about real estate investments. Honestly, like those are two pockets where I can see you being more financially secure. And there is every possibility that you don't need to be stretching things thin. You don't need to be staying in this career forever. You can do other stuff. You can do little pockets of things that interest you, because I know that you're smart. I know that you're a go-getter. I know that you need somebody to keep you accountable. So I would set up an accountability partner. But yeah, believe in yourself. Like you have every chance to shift. So I want you to manifest abundance for yourself in your relationship and with your career, and almost like visualize yourself walking into that future timeline, not the one that you're like fearing about. Stop thinking about that one. You're putting your energy into that. So anyway, I need to go on to my next caller, but I want to thank you for calling in and
Thank you so
reminding
much.
me to be powerful with my own self. Let's just do a little Superman pose. Okay, so do a Superman pose right now. Just do it.
Okay. Okay.
You'll feel more powerful. Do you feel it?
Absolutely.
Are
Yes.
you Superman posing for me? Superwoman.
Yes, I am.
Superman stuff. Superwoman.
Mhm.
So just congratulate yourself on making the right decision, because I know that you did. And yeah, good luck with your future. Okay. I know it's going to be great.
Okay. Thank you so much. And good luck with everything that's going on with you. I appreciate you.
Oh, thanks, girl. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, so another little gentle reminder for all of you who would like to see what you are capable of with your intuition. I would love for you to check out my classes. What you just need to do is go to teressamediumreadings.com and go to the Sixth Sense Transformation Mastery program. It is just a page on my website. You can click on there and just put your email in to get on the waiting list for the January classes. I would love to get you to sign up and have a safe space where you can practice your intuition. All right, so we're going to go to our second and last caller, Sierra. Welcome, Sierra from Hazlet, Texas. Woo!
Hi.
That's just probably a stupid thing to say. It's my personality coming through. How's it going, Sierra?
It's going good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if I'm gonna get my dog back from my ex.
Oh, that's a very specific question. Well,
Yeah.
this is a complicated question.
Sorry.
That's a really complicated question. Now, I sometimes look to loved ones in spirit to help me with this, and I just did that. And I have a woman in front of me, and I have a man, but the woman, and they feel like grandparents. So you have a set of grandparents coming through, and the woman is gesturing. She's shuffling her arms this way, and then she's going like this, which is like no, 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 and then she's going like this, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like leave it, or move, or go over there? I don't know what she's trying to tell me, but she's like gesturing with her hands to go that way, and she's showing me like a wall. So I'm kind of like wanting to interpret that as, and I feel so bad for you, almost for, I feel so bad for you because like that's like having a child taken from you, like having your pet taken. That's terrible. I'm so sorry for your loss. Like that's terrible. You must be going through like mourning and panic and worry and what ifs in your head and just like, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
So this woman is giving me now. I always like I'm skipping a part. I always usually ask them how they passed, but I don't want to get triggered because I just lost my mother-in-law on Sunday, and she's triggering
Oh my gosh,
me.
I'm sorry.
She's like going like this to me, which means I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and I'm like, and she shows me the word mom. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that's your mom's mom or what. Is your mom still living?
I lost my real mom when I was 8, and I didn't really know her. I lost a lot of family.
Oh, sweetheart, that's so sad. Yeah. Well, that's curious then. It sounds like they want to help you. Now, I'm sorry for the situation that you're like in. but I keep getting messages to like put a wall up and leave this person alone. So they're aware of the situation. Feels pretty emotionally toxic. And I feel like they're trying to protect you. And they keep showing me a little brown dog puppy.
Yeah.
They're showing me a puppy.
She's a Rottweiler, Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah. Aw. Did you get him when he was just like super little?
Yeah. My ex got her for me, and we recently broke up. We were together for like 9 years. He has her, and I don't know if he's going to give her to me, but he sends me pictures of her like every other week. But
okay, well, I'd like to suggest that you ask for like a shared custody situation if it's like really troubling you that much. Sometimes people do that. But I gotta tell you,
I've been
like
thinking about that.
Your loved ones are telling me like, no. So I'm seeing people in a sort of space where you're in a like off leash dog park. Do you have any of those around you that you can?
Well, I have to like go to the state that he's in to get her, but he takes her to those parks all the time, and I'm thinking that's where we will meet for me to get her if it happens.
Yeah. I'm having a really hard time seeing him letting her go. It's just really hard for me to see that. So I would like to encourage you to go and see her. It breaks my heart to even have this conversation.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you, right? Like your loved ones are telling me, and I see him like, and then her, and I see a yin yang symbol, which means that like he needs her and that she's really comforting him. Your loved ones are trying to tell me that she doesn't have a long, long rest of a lifespan. They keep showing me you getting a puppy. So, yeah, I still see another image of a puppy, which means I didn't get that message quite right. But they're also acknowledging every message has triple meaning, double meaning. So there's encouragement for you to go and see her so that you're not facing emotional feelings of abandonment like that you're facing for yourself toward her, and so that she knows how much you love her but that you're just not able to be together. Maybe you can have like a shared custody thing if you're willing to drive all the way there and then all the way back and then all the way there again for a weekend, or figure out like a halfway meeting mark. That's something you could ask for. But your loved ones on the other side are kind of giving me like, no, like she needs to stay. They don't want you to get looped in again. Like that's the thing. They don't want you to get looped into that relationship again. So that's why I feel like they're trying to tell you to get a puppy. So if you can have some self-discipline and not get looped in.
I'm not going back to him. No.
Yeah. So there's a lot of encouragement for you to consider getting another pet. And maybe just having like a talk visit where you can talk to her and use the language that you know that she understands, and tell her how you feel and what's been happening, and use like simple language that you know that she'll understand. Okay. Well, my heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry that you have to make that decision. And I'll send you some prayers that everything goes really smoothly. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Vera. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for listening in tonight. Sounds like the messages from the other side are to not repeat old patterns from our past, to set healthy boundaries with old relationships, and to really manifest what we want. If you're wanting financial abundance, then maybe rewriting how you're seeing money as I've learned that money is energy and that how much you give out is how much you get back. And it's a flow. It's definitely a flow. So I'd love for everyone to check out my classes. You can check out my website. It is www.teressamediumreadings.com. You can set up a one-on-one session with me. You can get life coaching, health coaching. We can talk about your future. We can connect to loved ones on the other side. And I'm here to just help you to get in tune with your intuition and what you're capable of. So I will see all of you next Thursday, and I hope you have a lovely December and that you get your house all decorated. All right. Have a great evening, and everyone, God bless.